Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. So it's May. I've been away for a bit, but I'm back. I had to recharge, but I feel fresh and I feel ready to serve again. So thank you for being here. And if you are new, click that subscribe button. Let's look at your May reading. All right, so May 2021. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Check your rising. Be sure to check your rising if you do know it. If not, check your moon, check your sun. It gives you a nice, I said moon. And look, when I cut the deck, the moon card showed up. Check your moon or check your sun as well, all right? And like I always say to you, these are general messages. It either resonates or it does not. If it doesn't resonate this time around, just release it, all right? If you're interested in supporting the channel, you can become a patron. Those details are down below. And if you're divinely led to connecting with me for a personal reading, my details are also down below. All right, so let's get into it. Spirit guides, the Most High, first and foremost. Spirit guides, assist me in channeling a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May. General messages. As always, only messages for their highest good, for their elevation, their expansion, their healing. And may all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Ashe, amen. So it is. Let's get into it. What's the messages for Aquarius for me? You have to. Okay. Wow, y'all got a whole bunch of cards. So the first card is the Five of Cups reverse. I'm not mad at this, actually. I'm not mad at this at all. You got 3 cards that came out together. All right, let's see. The first, oh, they're all reversed as well. All reverse cards. 7 of Cups reverse. You got the Knight of Swords reverse. And the Devil reverse. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. All right, so this came out by itself. All right, hang on, let me get your story together. So I love this 5 of Cups reversed because it's showing that there's this healing, there's a release, and there's a sense of perspective being had, because you're realizing the glass is half full as opposed to half empty. I still have, as much as I might have lost, quote unquote lost, or I might have shed, shed certain things from my life, I still have, or is made space for something new to come in. All right, there's a sense of your mind is getting clearer. All right, your mind is getting clearer. There's a lot of releasing. There's a slowing down. There's a slowing down. There's a slowing down. There's a releasing happening here. I feel as if in you doing all of this, so are y'all thinking about work? Is this a career reading? Or collaboration reading, partnership? Because I feel like in you doing this work, this releasing, this shedding, it's allowing space for true partners, true collaborations to come, genuine connections to come through. It's also perhaps it's made space for you to be recognized in some way, maybe within organization, maybe within work. It's like now you're shiny, you're shiny. People are recognizing your skills. Before I go on, if you should hear a noise in the background, it's because outside it's very windy and it's shaking something on the building. All right, so I hope it's not too annoying or distracting. Let's see what's at the bottom for you. You have the High Priestess. All right. The Sun at the top of the deck. Wow, look at that. And you got the Ace of Cups down the middle. Definitely shedding. Look at her pouring out. Shedding. I love this. Here's the Moon under your Ace of Cups. This is how it is in the deck. So there's the moon again. So there's a lot of feminine energy surrounding you. A lot of feminine energy, receptive, receptive. Also, what's happening, so maybe in May, you will realize why certain things happen. There's an illumination, there's a truth coming to the surface. All right? There's some kind of awakening happening for some of you. There's a sense of feeding into yourself. Eating healthily and staying hydrated is also going to create a massive positive impact on your dream life, I feel, and on your intuition. Because you're clear, your aura is clear. Your channels are clear to receive clear messages. When we eat a lot of processed foods, a lot of heavy foods, dense foods, it creates blockages. So I feel like there's a lightening within your diet. Maybe you're thinking about lightening, eating a lot of light electric foods, not necessarily becoming vegan or vegetarian, but just lightening your intake. There's healing, so much healing. I might have said that a million times, but it's because that's what jumps out at me so much. Is there a Leo in your life? A Leo, a Capricorn? Maybe some of y'all have ended something with a Capricorn and a Leo showed up. And also, because with the devil, you see these two people with the mask, they are, in my mind, they're the children. This is them. This is their truth before life made them jaded, before life made them hard or wanting to hide, wanting to cloak themselves. So with the devil reverse, I feel like you are able to release the parts of you that have become jaded with life, the parts of you that you want to hide away your truth from yourself and from people and from life. You're shedding that and coming into your inner child. I'm actually going to do some readings on the inner child because that's a thing that's come through so strong for these readings for me so far. This is who you really are. This lightheartedness, this sense of wonder about life. What's the word of advice for Aquarius, please? All right, so you have the Two of Pentacles, got the Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So 2, 6, 2. So are y'all paying attention to your spirit guides? Because I feel like whatever decisions, wherever you feel split down the middle, wherever you feel like you're up and down, it's time to connect to them, let them assist you in guiding your divine guidance. This is where the intuition, remember the High Priestess is here. So you really have to pay attention, journal those dreams. If you're not sure of the symbols, get on a search engine and look up certain the meanings of certain symbols. If you're not sure which is the correct, you got to go with your gut and what resonates with you. As well as if there are 20 pages, 20 dream pages, look at all 20, compare and contrast. It's just like researching when you're studying, you know, or you're doing any kind of paper, compare and contrast. Look at what the symbols could potentially mean for you. And also, once you get a journal going, you start to see some similarities coming through. You start to see some patterns coming through. Because I feel like they want to help you with whatever you feel up and down about. There's some movement, there's some change also happening with your money. You might start to see your money, whether if it's up right now, that might shift in some way. You might find that you have to spend more than you planned for. And if it's down, you might see that it shifts in the other direction as well. It starts to grow, build. I don't feel, maybe this Two of Swords is not necessarily you making a decision. I feel like it's about you getting your mind together. I feel like you might have so much going on, as y'all are air signs. Swords, this is y'all, Two of Swords. It might be that you need to ground yourself. It might be that you need to come out of create like a anxious mind, or overthinking, and it's time to, instead of being split, to come together with the mind. Bring the mind together, bring the mind, balance the mind, right? You got a Page of Cups here at the bottom. So again, water yet again, theme of water again, flowing, going with the flow. Maybe expressing, maybe a part of you dealing with any kind of anxiety is to create, to express yourself creatively. It was 12:12 when I looked at the timer just now. What's the final outcome for Aquarius? Please, Spirit guides. You got the Seven of Wands and the Chariot as your final cards. So as much as you might feel topsy-turvy, as much as your ground might feel uneven, and you might feel unsure, uncomfortable, that's all well and good. You maintaining though. You maintaining. You being tested, but you're coming through on the other side. And with that comes this massive change. You know, you finally starting to see things moving in the direction you want. There's a balance happening here. There's a transformation happening. The winds of change. And it's interesting that I mentioned how y'all are an air sign, and you see in this chariot, you see there's a tornado in the back, right? So ask and ye shall receive. Pray, connect to your spirit guides, connect to your benevolent ancestors, connect to the Most High. If you have an altar, put some food on the altar. Maybe feed the birds, feed the animals. That's another way that you can connect to spirit. You've got the Ace of Pentacles here at the top. So what did I say to you? Ask and you shall receive. Wow. You know what? This is deep. I moved this Six of Pentacles to show you, and under it is the King of Pentacles. Wow. Ask and ye shall receive. Mastering your financial domain, your tangibles, feeling secure, feeling solid. So money, home, relationships, anything that you can see, taste, touch, feel. Look at that. And here's the Moon again, under your King of Pentacles. So things might appear scarier than they truly are. Don't create narratives that don't exist. All right? Let's get a Moon card out for you. It's a message for Aquarius, my guys. A message for Aquarius. That's nuts, because this was the card at the bottom of the deck before it even started to shuffle. Full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so maybe that's what this Two of Swords, maybe that's why I was trying to express that it's not necessarily about making a decision. Some of you might need to make a decision in order to make a plan, but it feels like coming together. Like instead of having a scattered mind, put things on paper, come up with a plan, and that will help you come out of the anxiety, because you can see tangible steps to take to build towards what it is you're working towards, right? Being practical, Taurus energy. And Taurus is all about security and stability. Taurus is all about values and materials. It's earth energy. So you become a practical, that alleviates this sense of, oh my gosh, there's so much happening, I don't know what to do. You know, your mind racing. Balance, spirituality, and practicality is here. Full moon in Pisces at the bottom. All right, so there's that word again: practical plan, practicality, spirituality, and practicality. The spirituality being, you know, paying attention to the dreams, you know, taking care of your body, praying, meditating, connecting to your yin, connecting to the sun, maybe going out in the sunshine, getting enough light. For some of you, rising with the sun, praying with the sunrise, along with taking practical steps towards your goals. Top of the deck is, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. This card has shown up so many times in these readings. And at the heart is, a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. This just showed up for Aries. Wow, this is beautiful. All right, so you got two Cancer cards together. A personal issue reaches resolution, full moon in Cancer. And you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer together. And on the other side is, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Y'all good. Things appear scarier than they actually are. It might not even be scary. It's just about change. And change is not necessarily the most comfortable, because we can't foresee, you know, but it creates growth, and that's what we want, right? So Aquarius, let me close off this connection with Aquarius and my guides. That's your reading. May these messages support your highest. May these messages support your elevation. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if it's resonating or how y'all feeling. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Become a patron if you feel inclined or you want to support the channel. That's a great way to do so. And again, if you're divinely led to connect with me for a reading, my details are down below. All right, Aquarius. So until your next message, take care. Bye.